Yeah, yes, sir. Please start.
Yes, yes.
You need to share again. Your screen is got off.
Sir, is it fine now?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Okay, so hello all. Welcome to the IIT and Gate classes. So in this particular session, we are going to cover the post-gate guidance for gate mechanical and those who have written the engineering science paper, right? Gate XC. So here we will see the first of all the mechanical paper analysis we will do. That is for the gate 2023. So if you observe here, uh, total number of questions were what? 65 questions. Out of that, MCQ, that is a 1 mark question where 17 questions were there of 17 marks. And then you have the MCQ of 2 marks. Total number of questions were 15. And the total weightage for the MCQ of 2 marks will around was what? 30 marks. Similarly for MSQ, that is a 1 marks, were around 6 questions, right? So they increased basically MSQ questions as compared to the last year. Even in 2021, there was, I think, no MSQ, but in 2022, they increased. But here you can see that almost 8 questions were there, MSQ. In that 8 questions, 6 questions were of 1 marks and 2 questions were of 2 marks, right? And then numerical answer type questions, they have reduced basically from 30 question to 25 questions, right? Out of that, 1 marks, basically 7 questions were of 1 marks and 18 questions were of 2 marks, right? So by this analysis, I want to say that you should focus more. Suppose those who are preparing for GATE 2024, definitely you should focus on MSQ. Focus should be on MSQ because definitely maybe more than 8 questions will be there next year, right? Now here, if you see that marks, like subject, basically subtopic wise weightage for the gate mechanical. So here general aptitude were 10 questions of 15 marks, and then we have, yes, then you have the mathematics. So if anyone have the doubt, you can ask in the chat section of the YouTube. Mathematics, there were 9 questions of 13 marks. So what we are observing in mathematics that they are keeping of not 15 marks, 13 marks only they are keeping, right? For past, I think, 3 to 4 years. Fluid mechanics and fluid machinery, where total number of questions were 5, and the total weightage were around 9 marks for this fluid mechanics and machinery. Then we have the thermodynamics and application, that is of total number of questions were 5, and the total marks was 8. So here you can see very clearly that thermodynamics they have reduced drastically from 15 marks to 8 marks. Heat transfer again 5 marks, engineering mechanics 5 marks, theory of machine 4 marks, right? So overall, if you just combine, and one more subject we have, like here, strength of material, 12 marks, machine design, 4 marks, but here they have increased the manufacturing actually from around 18 to 19 marks to 23 marks, right? So again, we cannot predict for the next year what will be the weightage for the individual subject. That is a random distributions, right? Industrial engineering, very low weightage, around 2 marks were allotted to this particular subject. So that is total of 100 marks, right? So that is what the subject wise distribution of the gate mechanical paper. Now coming to the cutoff, like if you say gate 2022, right? And if you ask me the mechanical cutoff about the last year, So basically, general cutoff was around 28.1, and then we got for the OVC it was 25.2, and of course it will go with the EWS, and then we have the STSC and other candidates. It was around 18.7, right? What we are observing this year, that regarding cutoff prediction, if you ask me, what we are observing, almost similar marks. Basically, whatever the number of marks are there, the number of marks more than 65, right? 65 marks in GATE 2023. Very less candidates are getting more than 65 marks. Even very less candidates are getting above 75 marks. So definitely, again, GATE score might be low, as basically the GATE score will follow almost a similar fashion than basically as what the GATE 2022. As you can see, the last year we have the very good rank, but GATE score was not there, right, as compared to GATE 2021, right? So seeing the last year trend, as the basically majority of the people are getting 40 to 60, and this 40 to 60 marks, whatever the 40 to 60 marks range is there in 2022 and 2023, the number of candidates are same, means those who are getting the marks. So those who are getting the marks from 50 to the 40 to 55, or maybe I can say 52, they can expect the similar kind of rank as the last year, right? So all I can say that this year, whatever the gate mechanical paper has happened, they are all the things will be similar to the last year only. Maybe plus or minus 10 will be there, right? In the gate score also, you might be having plus or minus. If you just say 20, right? It won't be high. It will be low only. So you can say minus 20 only, or maybe minus 10. And of course, the gate cutoff prediction for the 2023 will also be go according to the last year only. So I have just taken the reference of this only, and I have kept this prediction of general will be 27 to 32. So if you take the average, it will be around 29.5, right? Again, OBC and for EWS 25 to 31, that will be that can be maximum and minimum, right? And STSC it will be 17 to 21, right? Now, so that is all about the expected cutoff for GATE 2023. Now, here the main thing is that after clearing the GATE examinations, the major issue is that we don't have proper guidance, right? Because of the lack of the guidance, some of the students select the wrong branch in NIT or IIT, and basically they are getting unplaced and getting out of the college. So that should not be happen. So my intention will be to guide you as best as possible, right? So whatever I have done the research, on the basis of that I will be telling you, right? And most probably what I can say, that whatever the you know based on your gate score and based on your marks, whatever the prediction we will do, that will be almost correct, right? Now, so what will be the opportunities you guys are having, right, after the gate examinations, right? So first I will talk about the gate mechanical, right? We will talk about the gate mechanical, then we will talk about the gate XC, right? What after the gate? So we have the basically POCs opportunity, like basically, and government jobs will be there, like central government jobs. In that you'll be having the opportunities to be get selected in ONGC, IOCL, cell, right? Gas Authority Limited, PGCL, of course, for the electrical, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, NMDC, MDL, then Airport Authority, NPCA, then any like NTPC. We have the number of lists, right? Many lists are there in the PSUs, those who are recruiting through the gate mechanical, right? We have the separate cutoff also. We have just noted down the final cutoffs also. You can see at the end of the videos. Now, so here that is regarding the jobs, right? Now that is regarding the PSUs and government job, right? And here you might be interested in the research oriented jobs like DRDO, BAR, and the ISRO, right? That again, the most of the time, I think now you know that DRDO basically they used to shortlist. I'm talking about the mechanical, not for the other branches. So be very careful. I'm talking only about the gate mechanical, right? I'm not talking about the gate PI or gate XC. Very first thing you should be noted down that these things are not possible with the gate XC. So you cannot get into the PSUs or into the any research oriented job with the gate XC, right? You have only opportunities of doing the MTech and MS from the IITs and some NIT that is basically of the lower ranks. That will be discussed separately. The very first thing is that this is not there for the gate XC, right? These opportunities are not available. Only available when you write the gate ME paper, right? Mechanical paper. Again, for the DIDO, definitely what will be the shortlisting criteria? First, they will shortlist through gate for the mains exam, right? And then again, basically what is going to be there? What is going to be there? After the shortlisting through gate, you will be writing the mains exam. So first step will be what? Gate. If you don't have any gate scorecard, you cannot write the mains exam. And again, it is one of the very best opportunity according to me, right? Because this year only we have seen we have already seen that 162 posts for the mechanical. Again, gate 2023, those who are getting very good rank or maybe even a low score also, you should not worry that much. If you are getting a low score also, because I will show you the cutoff of DRDO that went too low for the last year for the mechanical, right? So those who are getting only the gate part will be for shortlisting. After that, there is a no role of gate cutoff, whatever the gate scorecard you have, right? Because already we have 162 vacancy that is getting filled by gate 2020. Yes, yes, gate 2020, gate 2021, and gate 2022. So next year also already news are coming that already we have the huge vacancy for the scientist B for mechanical, but here last year they released only 162. So you might be having another 120 to 130. If not, then definitely 80 to 90 posts will be coming through again gate 2021, 2022, and 2023. So again, you have the best opportunity because 2021 people already got placed. They will not be that much interested. 2022 huge opportunity already came last year. Even below rankers also get placed in the NTPC. So definitely you will be having an edge, right? Now, so that is regarding the DRDO. Now, ISRO also, they will be basically shortlisting, basically they are conducting the written examinations. But what we are usually seeing the news from the ISRO that already this year, already you've seen that in the month of January, they released the, basically for the scientist post in ICRB through the gate examination, right? Through gate. 2021 and 2022 scorecard, right? Whatever the gate score you have, almost basically, I'm agree with the fact that the gate score went too high. That was around 796, right? So for basically 2022, that was like a 280 cutoff rank, right? And there was a no category here, no general OBC, STSC, all will be treated same. So 796 was the cutoff for all the categories. What the news is coming, whatever the ISRO is conducting this year, whatever the upcoming recruitment is coming through the written test, that will be the last written test that will be conducted by ISRO. After all, the next year onwards, they will be directly recruiting through gate only. Direct interview will be there. No written test will be there. So once again, the gate will play a very, very vital role. Those who are getting a very good rank in gate 2023, they will be getting the fruitful results at least for 2 years. Definitely they will be selected in PSUs, and of course they will be keep on getting the notification through the mails about the select basically calling for the ISRO interview and other interviews, right? Again, for the bark also the same thing. If you are having a very good score above 850, right, so definitely you'll be shortlisted for direct interviews, right? So these are the opportunities through gate. Of course, gate will play a very vital role to be get placed in PSU as well as research oriented jobs, right? Now, again, this particular is what is my prediction. After this recruitment that will be that is going on, that will be completed in the month of basically May or June, mid June. After that, in the month of July, they will be releasing the notification, right? And if everything goes well. Now here in the basically that is regarding the PSUs. Those who are not having enough gate scorecard or rank, good rank, right? So for the general categories usually happen. So you will be having the opportunities in the doing the MTechs in the what premium IITs or NITs, right? Now here you have to choose wisely, right? In the basically IITs also you have to select very wisely regarding the branch, what actually the trend is going on, right? So here let me just I will come back to this slide once again. So let me show you that here if you just see the course specialization ranking wise, right? What you have to select according to market, right? If you are having a very good rank, let's suppose you are having the gate score of I would say let's say 800 or maybe 750 to 800 will be there. Yeah, I will discuss the XE after maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes, right? I will be telling you a very good opportunity through gate XE also, right? Now here those who are having the gate score in between that, I'm talking about those who are the very good rankers. They are getting the rank below 500 or 400, right? Usually happen that they used to get IIT Bombay, for example. If suppose they are getting the IIT Bombay thermal, right? Because of the preference of the Bombay, and suppose in IIT Madras, you are not basically you are getting the design top branch, right? So most of the students they used to go with the flow and they used to select the IIT Bombay. But this year only we have seen that thermal placement was kind of not very good. It is just above average, right? uh, 4 or 5 students didn't get placed in thermal also. But if you just go through this basically design, I would be basically telling you that you must select the design department at any cost, like for any day you must be selecting the design, right? Because almost you can say thermal in India we don't have that much of CFD work, or in private also MNCs also you don't have that much of thermal work. And after COVID it has been reduced drastically, right? So design will be almost we can say that it has to be edge over the thermal, right? Manufacturing first will be design, then you have the thermal, then you have the manufacturing. Production will be there, industrial. But I won't say any IIT or NIT don't select materials and management, you will be unplaced, right? That is for the fulfilling the getting the degree of MTech. That's it. Material science, nowhere, almost we can say nil requirement is there after COVID, right? Apart from the material science, if you're getting a material science, instead of that, you select the interdisciplinary branches, those who are having the good placements, right? Or you do the some coding or data analytics course and get placed, rather than selecting material science management, right? So that has to be there. So you can get the basically MTech, right? So you can do the what MTech, that is of 2 years of course, and you can just get the suppose sometime MS cutoff basically sometime what used to go low as compared to the MTech cutoff, right? That is basically 2.5 year to 3 year, depending on the individual IITs, right? Mostly it will be 3 years in basically what at in what IIT Madras. So that is also very good. MTech and MS there is a no difference, right? Again, that is a very good opportunities, right? And cutoff also used to go low as compared to the MTech cutoff for the good branches. Placement opportunity you will be getting same as the MTech also, right? If you are interested a little bit more in research, then you can opt for the MS, right? Now because some of you might be doing PhD also, those who might be interested, so you can select what MS. Of course MTech also you can do the PhD, MS also you can do. So here duration is basically extended from 2 to 2.5 or 3 years because of what somewhat what research work, right? So, so this is regarding the doubt about the MTech and MS, right? Among all, right? If you are basically getting placed in PSUs, right? Those who are basically suppose getting placed in NTPC, right? They will be basically getting the pay scale of what 40K basic pay. Among all, if you ask me the very best opportunity after the this research oriented job, right? You will be having the best opportunity to be getting placed with the very high package as compared to the computer science is Niti Mumbai. The average package is almost we can say 18 to 20, LPA average, right? Yeah. So here you have the, yeah, I told you, right? MTech and MS, the duration difference will be there, right? IIT Bombay, yeah, we will go through that slide also. When I will be coming to IIT Bombay slide, what are all the eligibility criteria? What will be the duration we will see there, right? Now here, I was talking about the management course, right? That is equivalent to basically IIM degree, because whatever the placement the management students are getting, you will be getting the basically same package, almost same package in this PGDI and PGDM courses from the NITI, and that is again once again very good opportunity for the mechanical through Gate Mechanical, because they will be shortlisting for the further rounds. GD interview will be there, and further assessment will be there. That will be based on the Gate score only, right? Highest package was 78, but I'm talking about the average. If you just count for uh, the strength of 34 or 35. Again, higher studies also you'll be there, right? NUS you can NTU will be there, right? TUM will be there, Munich. There also you can go. Again, NTU, I would like to tell you something about that. Once again, here it is a very good opportunity for all of you guys. Yes, for the NITI 78, LP was the highest package this year. Yes. Now here the research work I was talking here for the higher studies, MTech or MS, you can do from IITs, ISC, NITs, right? And here I will talk about these two particular courses, right? Because after doing the master from here, right, directly what I'm saying, after you complete your masters and PhD, directly IIT basically whatever the IIT professors are there, they are having directly contact with these NTU, NAUS universities. You will be directly getting placed as an assistant professor in IITs with the reference of the what IIT professors. So that is what the benefit of doing this. But there is a very long procedure is there to be get admitted into what NTU, right? But once again, it is a very good opportunities. So here, if we just go for the higher studies, Indian universities, you will be having from ISC, IITs, NITs, and triple ITs. But if you want to go for the dual degree course, MTech plus PhD, then you have the ISC, IITs, and CSIR, Center for Scientific and Industrial Research. You will not be having this opportunity through NITs, right? Is that clear, all of you? Is that clear? Now, so these are the sequences of course that is ranking wise, in mechanical engineering. So that is again what is my opinion regarding the course selection. That is a very important thing, very important thing, because your whole basically journey of after the getting placed through IITs or NIT will depending on the profile on which you are going to work, right? So yes. So first preference will be design, right? Then thermal, then manufacturing, production, industrial. Then if you are not having any option, very good, low gate score, then only select material science and management and do parallel preparations. Now here coming to the MTech or MS admissions, the first preference of the IITs. Of course, IIT Bangalore, there is a no competition regarding that. That is one of the best institute you can ever complete this MTech or MS program from here. And then IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Madras. Again, you can have the argument between the Delhi and Madras, but I would be basically suggesting you that you can after IIT Bombay, those who are having a very good gate score above 800, you can have the IIT Madras, and then you can have the Delhi, because Delhi placement is not as good as Madras. Then Kanpur, then Kharagpur you have, then Roorkee, Varanasi, and Guwahati, right? So, and one more thing I would like to give here: those who want to do, those who basically having the gate score of 600 to suppose 750, not 750, I would say 550 to 500 to 620, right? Those who are having the gate score in between that, you can opt for, right, IIT Guwahati. Why you can opt for IIT Guwahati? Because according to the what I got the basically feedback from the student of the IIT Guwahati, they don't have that much of work to do in MTech. Means that much of strict is not there while for semester examinations and all. You can do the parallel preparations and get the very decent rank for the upcoming gate examinations, right? Instead of selecting the Varanasi, I would say Guwahati will be the good idea for those who are having the gate score in between 500 and 620, right? You just have to wait till the spot round, because so many seats will be vacant after that, after the last round. So definitely you'll be having a very good option through IIT Guwahati, right? Above, if you are having a very good score, there is no basically you should not have any other thinking than joining this premium institute. These three, right, for the high gate score. That means I was talking about the above, what you can say, because last year was what was the trend for the gate 720 score, we got the rank of 792. So I would be saying above 700. Gate score of above 700, you should be selecting any branch, maybe mechanical branch, mechanical department. Along with the, you can select the if you're not getting core particular mechanical department, you can select interdisciplinary there, right? Those who are having the gate score above 700. If not, then if 700 to 620 in between that, you can select the Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, right? So these are the scenarios of what we say for the different gate score ranges. We can select the IITs, right? Again, second preference of the IITs will be IIT Hyderabad, right? So whatever the placements will be there, IIT Hyderabad will be almost similar to what we have the, some of the other premium institute, right? But not for all. IIT Hyderabad, like manufacturing, you should not be selecting, right? If you are having a high grid score, you should not be selecting manufacturing. Whatever the, industrial production department is there, that placement is not that so good, right? Only design in thermal is also that much not good. Only design you will be selecting at IIT Hyderabad through Gate Mechanical. Again, Gandhinagar, Bhubaneswar, if you are not having any choice and if you are just living nearby that location, then you can join. So these are the new IITs like Ropar, Mandi. But there is something special about IIT Patna. I will be mentioning this thing about this is a very important, because this year only past 2 year data, based on that I will be telling you that why it is so important. One branch is there, that is nothing but the mechatronics, IIT Patna. That is almost no, out of 20 batch, 19 students got placed there. But that was a surprising data that was coming. Tushar, in NTPC second shortlisted candidates release no. See, whenever the list will be released, right? Even though you might be feeling that names are more than the number of posts, all of them will be selected. Those will be called for document verification. All of them will be getting selected. All of them will be getting what? Joining letters, right? Getting my point? There will not be any elimination from that particular list. Once the list will be released and your particular gate roll number will be there, that's it. You will be getting the joining letters. Getting my point? right? Now, here I will talk more about the IIT Patna Mechatronics branch. Mechatronics, little bit of electronics will be involved, not that much, but mechanical plus electronics, that is a branch, right? Selection is confirmed, yes, confirmed. Now here mechatronics, I will talk more about in detail about the IIT Patna. That is a very very important thing. Now, first preference of the NITs here. Now, here some of you might be having the argument in basically NIT Suratkal and Trichy. But basically, I have done my MTech from NIT Trichy, so I can say, with the confidence that if you are not having anything also, right, NIT Trichy having the what I can say strength to get placed every students. It is providing the opportunity, whatever the training and placement office is there, that is very very strong. Even it can beat to any IIT any day, but only because of the tag of NIT you will be getting the pay package different than the IIT, that's it. But almost all the company, those who can see in IITs, you will be seeing in NITs also, but with the less package. That is only the difference. So at any day, right, on any day basically you can select the NIT Trichy, but you have to select wisely. Once again, if you select having the gate low score, that very much tendency is there just because of the name and fame of the NIT Trichy placement record. You can see the placement record on their websites. Generally, the gate scorer who are having the gate score between 300 to 500, they used to select the material science, department in NIT Trichy, and mostly the placement is very bad there for the that particular material department. In that sub department is also there. NIT Warangal machine design versus NIT Trichy manufacturing will be Warangal machine design. Right, manufacturing is good, but again, machine design, I told you, right, regarding the here, like we have to select the design on any day as compared to manufacturing, right? Again, I'm not saying NIT Trichy manufacturing is not having that much of good record. It is having the record, placement, decent placement, but after COVID, it has been reduced a little bit for the manufacturing as well as for the thermal also, because we don't have any design. Design branch is not there for NIT Trichy. So highest cutoff like gate scorer, whatever the top rankers used to go, they used to select the thermal there, right? But unfortunately, what we are observing for the past 4 to 5 years, thermal placement was not good, right? Only I can say NIT Trichy, you can select the again. I will be having the discussions once again when we go through the CCMT procedures. So here I must say that you should be selecting IEM, industrial engineering and management. That is one of the very best thing. And again, data analytics courses you must be selecting at the NITTC, being BTech from the mechanical. One of the best I can say IEM, because whatever the supply chain companies will be there, that will be directly coming, and they will be allowing only those who are having the basically what courses of IEM in their curriculum, right? Thermal also not allowed. Manufacturing is also not allowed. Another department like material science will also be not allowed. Right. So after Trichy, you will be having Suratkal. Again, design placements are very good there. Not thermal and manufacturing. Warangal, once again, you will be having the good placement for the design. And for thermal, basically, thermal people used to do internship. No, basically, one company is there, G, right? So basically, G, we have sub companies also like G Aviations and again transportation. So here, G used to come for what internship. They used to select the 6 to 7 candidates from the suppose a strength of 24. They used to select 18 or maybe sometime 15, right? But sometime it can go 10 also, depending on their requirements. They used to select for the internship, and those who are having the internship in GE, right? Once after coming, suppose GE is coming for the recruitment, they used to give the preferences those who have done the internship from their company. Right? So that is a very small thing, but used to be neglected by the low gate scorer, right? Then we have the NIT Calicut. Again, that much of use is not there for that to be getting admission. And Allahabad, again, if you just want to do preparation, right? If you want to do once again preparation, and if you want to have enough time, don't if you don't want to have the burden of MTech curriculum, then you can go to IIT Allahabad or Rourkela. But you cannot expect the placements, right? Until unless you are doing the practicing of coding and all data analytics course and getting placed in the non-code. Second preferences, once again, these are the for just for the I would say for the name purpose. There is of again no use, right? DTU Delhi, NIT Bhopal, Kurukshetra. These are good for the BTech, not for the MTech, right? NIT Jalandhar, Agartala, Jaipur, Surat, Nagpur. Then we have this list. But if you are having a very low gate score, you can get no in any of these NITs and do the parallel preparations, because any day you will be getting what the important thing is that stipend 12,400 rupees you will be getting, right? Instead of sitting idle at the home and doing the preparation, you can just join anyone if you are having a very low gate score, right? 300 to 400 or maybe 350. Now, once again, preference order of triple ITs, triple IT Allahabad we have, and then we have Gwalior, Jabalpur, and Kanchipuram, right? Here we have the International Institute of Information Technology, Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Bangalore, and Pune, but I couldn't find anything good among these institutes for the placement point of view. Only if you want to have some, if you are BTech from the Tier 3 college or Tier 2 college, if you want to have the name of triple IT, then you can go there, and then after that you can basically what? Uh, Again, if you just go there, you can do preparations, or you can just go for the name tag. Then after coming back from there, you can do the PhD, because some of the professors, they have some references, right? They can basically you can get the admission for PhD easily through these triple ITs, right? But on any day, you should be selecting very wisely with the average score, right? In between 600, if you have 500 or 700, so not 700, below 650 and more than 550. Those candidates usually they want a very top branch, and they used to go to wrong NIT and triple ITs. Instead of that, you can select the interdisciplinary courses at the old IITs or old NITs or top three NITs. Now again we have the other reputed institutes through the gates. So once again here you can just have the name, not that much once again important. So you can skip this one. Other institute you can have once again here. Now separate written test will also be there, right? Those who don't have the gate scorecard, right? Some of you may not be able to perform good and couldn't clear the gate cutoff. Again you have the opportunity for the PG admission, right? Through this particular written test. IIT, Triple IT Hyderabad, BITS Pilani we have. IIT Kharagpur manufacturing versus IIT production versus. We will have the good discussion on that based on the placement statistics, right? Getting my point. I will be having the discussion on that. No need to worry. So BITS Pilani, BIT Misra, Nirma Institute, right? Sardar University we have, and again we have the Modi Institute of Technology and Science. Uh, Here I would say this top three will be good for PG, because directly Mercedes-Benz and uh, RNTPCI, Renault Nissan, they used to basically what select the candidates, PG candidates for their internship through this BITS planning, or BIT campus, other BIT campuses like one BIT Hyderabad is also there through that also, right? They used to select directly the candidates, right? Triple IT Hyderabad is also good. Yes. Now we will talk more about the IITs and NITs, and that is a premium institute like IITs, top five IITs and top three NITs, right? Now here Now, generally, what is the procedure, right? Generally, if you see the procedure of the what we can call getting admission into IITs for the master's program, you have to be have the valid gate score. Generally, what is the procedure is that if you want to go to core mechanical department, that means suppose design, thermal, manufacturing. If suppose you want to be getting PG admission into these courses, then you no need to write any written test. These are the admission based on the direct gate score. Direct gate scorecard, 100% weightage will be given for the whatever the gate score you have to be getting admission into design, thermal, and manufacturing of the IITs and some top NITs. Again, for the almost all the NITs, you have the 100% weightage for the gate scorecard. You don't have any written test. But for the interdisciplinary branches in IIT Bangalore or IIT Madras or some premium other IITs, you have to write some written tests. You have to give some interviews. For interdisciplinary, remember that we have to give written test and interview. Right. So you should not stop yourself after the gate examination or whatever the results of the gate examinations. You have to keep in touch with the mathematics. You have to keep in touch with the probability and some of the other things. Right. Yes, in IIT Madras, for the interdisciplinary, once again we have the interviews. Most of the institutes, like yes, interviews. Most of the institutes require the minimum percentage of CGPA in BTech. Generally, general for OBC, it will be 60 percentage. Some of the institute require 65 percentage, and for STSC and physically handicapped, they will be requiring 55 percentage or 6 CGPA. Right. Generally, here scaling is, some of you might be thinking, so 60 percentage is equal to 6 CGPA, right? Again, that will depend on the different IITs. Mostly for the 95% of the time, 60 percentage will be equivalent to 6 CGPA, right? One means it will be based on the scaling of 10 only. 55 percentage, that means what? 5.5 CGPA, right? Let me write so that some of you might not be confused. Right. So these are the things. Most of the IITs remove the criteria of gate score for the IIT graduates who are having the gate score, CGPA of what? 8 or 80 percentage and above. Directly, suppose anyone done the BTech from the IITs, those who want to do the MTech from again IIT, they need to have only CGPA of what? 8 or 80 percentage, right? Some IITs or NITs gives 100% weightage for the MTech, whatever the gate scorecard is there, right? For the MTech courses. 100% weightage to gate score, right? Now, regarding the MHRD scholarship in MTech, so gate scorecard is very mandatory to get the MHRD scholarship. But once again, in BIT, whatever the campus is there, those who are getting admission through non-gate, right? Those who are getting admission by their own written test, they're also getting the stipend. That to more than 12,400. Remember that. You just go through the website of BITS Pilani, all the campuses, BITS Hyderabad, and you'll be, I think you'll be getting around 16,000 stipend, right? Because their fees is very high, not like a fees of IITs. But here you have the fixed, scholarship or monthly scholarship of what? A stipend of what? 12,400, right? That is a stipend. Now here we'll be having the MTech duration of maximum to maximum what? 4 semester, and here you'll be having two categories there, right? Once again, you have the two categories, TA and RA, right? Teaching assistantship, and you have the research assistantship, right? Now here, most of the time, they basically students used to prefer the teaching assistantship. That is the duration of work you are basically putting. That is basically, they said that 8 hours of work you have to keep it every day to be getting get this stipend of 12,400. In research assistantship, this duration usually more than 12 hours, I think. Different IITs have the different criteria for that. How much of work, how much of duration of work you have to do to get the stipend of 12,400. But you should not be worried so much. They you no need because they usually give no work. In IIT Madras, IIT Bangalore, they used to give some work, but in NITs and in IIT Kharagpur or IIT Kanpur, they used to give no work, right? So you can say just you have to attend the classes regularly, and whatever you have to be present at the campus, you will be getting the 12,400 very easily. Again, I am saying that IIT Madras and IIT Bangalore, they are very somewhat kind of rigid in mechanical departments, right? If you select design or thermal, they will not leave you very easily there. Always there will be work for you, right? Yeah, that is what I mentioned. More than 12 hours. Now, regarding the cutoff marks, no, or scorecard for the IIC Bangalore. First of all, what are all the program that is being preferred for MTech? Directly Gate scorecard will be there. For MTech RA, remember MTech RA, IIT Bombay, if you want to go MTech RA, right? IIT Bombay, if you want to go for, MTech RA, then definitely you have to give the interview. Interview will be mandatory there, and the duration will be 2.5 to 3 years, and this duration will be exactly 2 years, right? Once again, we have the dual degree program, that MTech and PhD, that will be of 5 years, and again you will be required the gate score plus interview there also, right? But remember, IIT Bombay MTech RA course, research assistantship, you have to give the interview along with the gate score, because gate score usually cutoff for the gate score for RA will be lower than the MTech cutoff, and seat also reserved mostly for the MTech, and very less seat reserved for the RA categories. Right? Now, regarding the cutoff, when you see that here for the mechanical engineering, right? For the mechanical engineering, here I will be talking about the gate mechanical once again. Here we are doing the discussion for gate mechanical. We will do the discussion of gate XC also through gate XC. Now, admission is based on the gate score only in the mechanical department. In other department, either written test plus interview or only interview will be there. In mechanical engineering, last time, that is a cutoff of 2022, was 730 for general. 730 means what? What was the situation for the last year? If you just say 730 means you last year, if I just give the data, so you basically the last time 730 was having the rank of 780 rank, almost 70 rank for what? 730 gate score. That was the situation for last year, right? And based on that, you can see that the cutoff was 730 rank, 780 rank in general. In general, right? OBC 700, SC 500, ST 500, again EWS 700, right? Nanoscience and engineering, right? Here again for mechanical, that is a separate department, interdisciplinary departments. You will be having the cutoff 700, 550, 450, 300, and 650. Smart manufacturing is also one of the good, basically, specialization you can have. But you can see, my dear friend, why the cutoff went too high, 850. 850 means what you can have? Almost like a 100 rank, right? 850 gate score, according to last year, was 100 rank, in mechanical. So now you can see and ask yourself the question, why the cutoff went too high? Because it is very good in demand, because placements are good for smart manufacturing, right? And it is a very good opportunity for gate XC also. I will show the cutoff for gate XC also. Again, product design and engineering, you can see that I told you, right? Whenever the design will be involved, cutoff will be very, very high after the COVID, right? Almost like a 900 is there. 900 means you can say the rank was around 30 rank, right? That means the closing cutoff rank will be 30 rank. Was 30 rank for the last year IIC Bangalore for the design, right? Again, once again, you will be having this as an interdisciplinary, because in mechanical engineering you have the design course, that is a separate product design engineering, right? Now here you have admission based on gate score plus written test and interview. So you are saying in IIC basically Bangalore they mentioned the interview this year, for this year brochure. Whether you are saying for this year brochure, the recent brochure which came for IIC Bangalore, can you just confirm that? If it is interview also, because I have written gauge score only in mechanical department, if there is an interview also, they might be having a not that much of weightage, right? That much of weightage will not be there, because these are the cutoffs after some rounds. No, initially the rounds were closed at a very, very high cutoff marks, right? Now, computational and data science, one of the very, very important for placements. Data science is in a what very, very huge demand. Those who are having the very good scorecard, instead of selecting the thermal, suppose you are not getting IIC Bangalore mechanical department, right? Means of course you can get the mechanical department, but I would be suggesting that if you are having the good gate scorecard more than 800, then please select computational data science, right? Because they are having the basically good placement records there. Again, you have the earth science, but it's basically total personal choice, right? You can see the placement is statics, almost like an average for earth science. Again, robotics and autonomous system have the decent placement, right? But remember that IIC Bangalore, for interdisciplinary branches, written test and interview will be there along with the gate scorecard. Right? In mechanical, you were saying, but I am not pretty much sure whether interview weightage was around no about 30 percentage, because sometime even though keep in the brochure, right, but they might not be getting the candidate also. Again, IIC Bangalore they used to get the candidate. I'm not saying that, but sometime after certain rounds they used to seats were not be getting filled, right? In that case, directly based on the gate score, they used to allow the students, right? Generally, strict interview weightage will be there for the interdisciplinary branches, right? Now, again for the gate XC, because through gate XC it is a basically here you cannot have admission in mechanical uh, departments of IIC Bangalore, right? Getting my point? In mechanical department, no, you can in mechanical department you can have as you can see here, gate XC, it was having the same score as the gate mechanical. So gate mechanical or gate XC. Suppose in mechanical you are not having the good gate score, but in XC you have the good no basically gate score. Then you can have the admission in what IIC Bangalore through gate XC rather than gate ME, right? Now here let me just give some data about the gate XC rank versus scorecard for the last year. Just wait. Now here, why I'm saying that, suppose if you want to get admission, right, the data for gate 2022, rank versus score, right? So like the ninth ranker, whatever is there, he got the scorecard of 951. Then you have the 28 ranks. The 28 ranker got the 8 2022. Then 725, he got the rank of 128. 208, those who got the rank having the gate score of 678. What I want to say, if you want to get admission through gate XC in IIT Bangalore, right, you must be having the gate score of 730. That means 100 rank. I would say in any IITs, right, in any top IITs, of course, you can't get admission in IIT Kharagpur, IIT Roorkee, core mechanical. You can only select interdisciplinary through gate XC, right? In top IIT as well as I would say top IIT and yes, in top IIT, those who are allowing the gate XC, you must be having the rank of what 110, right? You should be having a good rank, right? You should be having a good rank of 110, right? You should be having a rank of like below 100 ranks or maybe 110 ranks to be get admission in mechanical in top IITs or ISC. As you can see, 730 means what? For general, I'm talking about for general, 730, right? So definitely you'll be having 730 here. So it was having the rank of what 112 or 113 something. So that was the cutoff, and it is there for every year. Even in the gate 2021, when the gate score was very high for all the branches, there also it went very high there. The rank will be same 100 rank only for the gate XC to be get admission in core mechanical MTech or program in ISC and IITs, right? Now I think PI paper for the PI already it has been discussed, so I have not included here. You can just go through that particular video of the PI. Right. Now coming to the IIT Madras program which is being offered, so you'll be having the program of MTech, MS. I told you that will be and PhD. MS 2.5 years to 3 years, right? And MTech will be for 2 years, right? Coming to the cutoff of IIT Madras, in mechanical, you will be having the what? Mechanical design, manufacturing, and thermal. Again, I told you mechanical design should be preferred. Then you should be selecting the thermal. But you can see very last year a very you know surprisingly data came and it was kind of shocking. Like for manufacturing, it went high because placement was good for the manufacturing at that time during the COVID time, right? Now that you can check, I think you can Google it, and through the some good sources, you can get the data, right? Maybe in Telegram it might be available. If not, I will send if I'll get it. So 755 was the gate rank, right? Again, if this year also, if you want get admission through gate 2023, you should be having, because what we are observing through the rank predictor or something, that you if you are having the gate ME, right? This year gate ME, if you are having 65 marks, so definitely you'll be having the rank of 400 rank, for example. Right? Maybe 400. I'm predicting it can be go 300 rank also. We cannot be so sure about that. That depending on the number of candidates, right? Those who are getting the marks. If you are having that much of rank, at a very low mark, 65 is not a very good marks. But this year, most of the candidates have basically misjudged the paper and they are not getting the very good marks. So that's why what is being observing that at the low marks we are getting the decent rank, but the gate score will not be that much high. Still the gate score will be low, so you can have the gate score almost like a similar trend which being followed in the gate 2022, right? So here once again 65 marks, 755, so last year 755 we were having the rank of 500 rank, right? At that gate rank was 500 rank, right? This year rank is low, so you can have the same scorecard even at this marks. Maybe plus minus 20 will be there or plus minus 30 will be there, right? That will be uh, almost like a similar trend which is being followed, but at the lower marks, not at the same marks, because at 755 gate rank 500, you were having the rank marks of what, yeah, the marks was also the same marks, I think. Yeah, correct. 65 marks. So at the same marks, last year, more number of candidates were there. That's why the rank was 500. But this year, my prediction will be 250 to 300. You will be getting the rank. That is the GATE 2023 mechanical, right? It can be anything, but you will be getting the rank below than 500. That is for sure. Like 400, 350, 450, but not like a 500 or 600 at the 65 marks, right? And again, same scorecard. So a very good comparison is there. You can have the good data of 2022, even though the basically after the gate results, all the other things, no, for the gate 2023, whatever the cutoff will be there, that will be released. Not now, because right now only the form filling is happening, right? For the for metallurgical and material, again, I would say don't select this one, right? This particular material and metallurgical, whenever you will find, don't select that, right? Once again, in computer science also, through gate discipline, you can have the admission, right? Mathematics department, in industrial mathematics, once again through gate ME, you can have the admission, but gate score was very, very high. And this year also, it will be very, very high because of demand of CSC, computer science, right? Now, coming to that was the situation about the IIT Madras. So, a highlight of the IIT Madras was just getting the good, decent, basically what? At the low marks, you are getting the very good what branch in IIT Madras, that is a design. So just select that blindly, right? In IIT Bombay, what is going to be there? Now here opportunities through GATE XC plus BTech in mechanical engineering. So I'm just discussing about the more about the GATE XC. Again, I will discuss about the GATE ME also here for the IIT Bombay. You will be having one thing is that only in IIT Bombay and what ISC Bangalore, you can get admission in mechanical department through GATE XC also, along with the interdisciplinary, right? But you cannot get admission into the core mechanical department with the help of GATE XC. You can select only interdisciplinary in IIT Kharagpur and IIT Roorkee, right? So MTech in industrial engineering and operation research, just it is a very, very good department. But once again, you will be having the written test as well as interview for that this thing, right? And for written test, you have to follow the mathematics probability, right? IIT Madras. Okay. Yes, IIT Madras also we have the through GATE XC, correct. IIT Madras also we have the through GATE XC, right? So IIT Madras, IIC Bangalore, and then IIT Bombay, right? We can get admission into the thermal design and manufacturing through GATE XC also, and it is very easy to get admission through GATE XC rather than GATE Mechanical, because in GATE Mechanical all the subjects, all these syllabus we have to cover, but in GATE XC only two subject has to be very, very strong, either fluid mechanics plus thermo, right? SOM, thermo, right? SOM and what all the combinations is there? The third combination is there, right? This three particular combination is there. Only two subject we need to what prepare, right? Two subject we need to prepare. So through GATE XC, it is very easy to get admission in IIT Bombay as well as IIT Madras and ISC Bangalore, right? If you are getting the good rank, because less competition is there in GATE XC than mechanical. Now, again, we have the seat limitation also. For XC, that much of seat will not be allotted in thermal design and manufacturing of the respective IITs, right? But if you're not getting these three branches through GATE XC, very good opportunity you have like industrial engineering and operational research. Almost like 100% placement is there in IIT Bombay for this particular department, right? Energy system engineering is there, environment and ocean. These are the interdisciplinary branches, right? Interdisciplinary branches, you will be basically what getting admission through these branches in GATE X through GATE XC. Again, GATE ME also is there, GATE XC is also there, right? Again, biomedical is also one of the good thing, right? After COVID, it got the market, so you can get admission in what biomedical engineering also. But again, you have to study a lot other than mechanical stuff. Is that clear, all of you? Is that clear? Is that clear? Now, coming to the next segment, you will be having the opportunity through GATE XE in IT Roorkee, but no mechanical. No mechanical. Right. No mechanical department you can select, like no machine design, thermal manufacturing, no thermal manufacturing, no thermal, no manufacturing, no design. Through GATE XE, right? Through GATE XE, we will not be having any. We cannot select the thermal manufacturing design. We cannot get admission. Only you can get admission in interdisciplinary branches through GATE XE. So I told you in core mechanical department, if you want to be getting admission through what GATE is core, GATE XE, then no, not that good placements. I told you. Only if you want to have, if you want to select in this one, if you are selecting these branches, getting admission in any of the branches, you can do parallel preparation, right? So placements are not that good. Here, data science, you can have the good placement. So I would be selecting the two branches, whatever is there, two interdisciplinary courses, which is mostly preferable. Material science, never ever select, right? Again, you can select this one, atomic hydro energy system, because it is a very chill department. No workload is there. No MTech, that much of a strict curriculum is there. You can have the very good CGPA, plus you can have the preparation and you can get the decent rank, right? So this has to be preferred. Industrial metallurgy, once again, metallurgy and material science do not prefer directly. Right. Now again, you have the some more opportunities for core. Apart from the design, even for design also the placement is not that good. Instead of going for IIT Roorkee design, you better select IIT Ruchi, maybe IM, right, or IIT Suratkal design, IIT Warangal design, right. IIT Patna MTech Electronics. I was talking about this thing, right. Let me give some facts about this. Just wait for 2 minutes. Let me correct the data. Yes, IIT Patna, I was talking about. Yes, mechatronics, right? So this was the very good branch. Recently what we are observing that a very good placements are coming from this one, right? So just wait. So here, if you just have intake capacity, intake strength, that means total strength for the PG admission in MTech in basically in mechatronics, the intake strength was intake capacity was, it will follow the same. whatever the intercapacity last year 15, but batch strength was only 10, right? So out of the 15, 10 students got basically what? Admitted in MTech Mechatronics in IIT Patna, right? And the average package, right, was like a very shocking that 13.5 LP, right? And the major recruiters of the past year, you know, major recruiter of this particular batch, they were the Mercedes. Even you can think that you can never imagine that Mercedes Benz will go to the Patna and select the candidates. It is basically never happened for hardly happened for the any PG programs in IT, basically at IIT Patna. But mechatronics is a very highlighted one in 2 to 3 years. John Deere and then TVS Motors and then Boss and TCS, R&I. Basically, these are the major recruiters, those who basically selected the candidates from this particular batch, right? And placement records were like 100% placement records. So regarding cutoff, yet now they have not released, I think, for Gate 2022 through Gate 2022. But if you just go through and if you ask, if you mail them, they will be giving you the cutoff, you know. And one more, I have one more data for regarding this, so I can give the data regarding the Gate score. So Gate score of 650 is required for general. Gate score of 650 is required. 650 means, can you just imagine this year what could be the basically what? 650 means what? Let me just correct the data. 650 means Gate scorecard means you will be having the rank of 1700 in Gate Mechanical. In Gate Mechanical, right? In Gate Mechanical, you will be having the 1700 rank. Still, you will be getting what? Getting called for admission in MTech Mechatronics. So instead of selecting the NIT Trichy or maybe NIT Suratkal, better select IIT Patna if you are having the score of less than 680. That means you are not able to get the admission in IIT Madras, or maybe what we can say IIT Bombay, or maybe ISC Bangalore. These two IIT and ISC, better select this MTech Mechatronics. And this year the cutoff can be a little bit high as compared to the last year because of the placement records, right? So this is nothing but the very highlighted one regarding this, and very surprisingly the data has came. Is that clear, all of you? Now let me move on to the IIT Hyderabad smart mobility. Again, good placement records, and so you can get through that. And again, almost like a similar for Gate XE. For Gate XE, let me just check. Just wait. Yes, I think this particular data 650 is for Gate Mechanical. Through that also you can get admission, and through Gate XE also. But Gate XE cutoff is little bit higher. You have to check it out because I couldn't find the data. So you have to check it out through the website, or maybe I think website it is not available. So you can mail them, or maybe they will be releasing this year brochure. In the brochure itself, in the last 2-3 pages, they will be mentioning about the last year cutoff, right? So yes. But only thing is that apart from this pros, there will be cons also. What is the disadvantage? You have to study a lot about the electrical and software domains, right? Involvement of involvement of mechanical in MTech curriculum, in MTech syllabus is very, very less. Very, very less. Involvement of other electrical and software domain will be very, very high, and is a very, very high, basically in this one. So you have to be very, very careful based on your capability, whether you can handle or not about that particular thing. You have to select, right? But other things are very, very good. Again, other opportunities through GATE XC plus BTech in mechanical engineering you might be having here is that IIT Kharagpur. Why I'm using the word might be, because this year they can change, they can remove some of the interdisciplinary courses through GATE XC, right? Basically they used to change, right, in between the years. So anything can happen, but most probably, almost like a 98% they will follow the same last year brochure only, right? So basically, what IIT Kharagpur, again, no mechanical, no thermal, no design, no manufacturing through Gate XC. Only through Gate Mechanical, you have to write the Gate Mechanical to be getting what? MTech admission in mechanical department. MTech in aerospace, if you opt for XCB paper, right? XCB paper, then only you can get admission in aerospace engineering department. Quality and reliability engineering is also one of the good department, but not very good for the placement point of view. Material science, no, right? Earth science, okay. Rubber technology, they got the some average placement. Not all got placed, but those who got placed, they got some like average placement, not below 6 LP, basically what LPA, because IIT don't allow this 5 LPA or 4 LPA, right? Companies. So basically through GATE XC, if you want to go to IIT Kharagpur, then you just go to energy science engineering. Well, if you are having a low GATE score in GATE XC, not like a decent 500 or 600 ranks, right, then you can select quality and reliability engineering, right? I don't have cutoff. Again, I don't have cutoff for IIT Kharagpur also, because they have not released, right, for the last year, right? You have to either file RTI, right, through for getting the cutoff, or for the some of the IT it is directly available on their websites. So for here, you can go for this one, and rubber technology, but don't select material science and other things. Again, opportunities through Gate ME. Here, IIT Delhi, you will be having. Once again, you cannot select anyone. What? Through Gate XC, it is not possible, right? Only applied mechanics. It is a branch under the engineering analysis and design. You have one particular branch or specialization, applied mechanics. If you are having the gate score of XC, not a very decent but average kind of thing, you can go to applied mechanics department, because it is a combination of the mechanical design plus thermal, right? If you just see the syllabus, it is like a design and thermal mix, right? So mechanical is also there, and XZ is also there, right? Gate XC. So GATE XC, what are all the opportunities we got till now? We got the opportunities like IIT Bombay, core mechanical and other interdisciplinaries, IIC Bangalore, core, as well as computational data science we can have, right? Computational data science of IIC Bangalore is a very, very like a very, very huge placement record, for the past 3 years. And then you can select the IIT Roorkee is one of the good opportunity interdisciplinary through GATE XC, right? So these are the opportunities for getting what mostly most of the time good rankers through XC they used to go to IIT Bombay directly, right? And if it is below that, then IIT Roorkee or maybe some IIT Kharagpur interdisciplinary, IIT Kanpur interdisciplinaries, and then IIT Madras, and then IIC Bangalore, right? But IIC Bangalore, it is not possible because through GATE XC also you already seen that cutoff went too high. Just see that for nanoscience and all, it was low, but for again smart manufacturing and mechanical, it was like almost not almost, same like a mechanical only. See, either you go to XC or ME, you see the cutoff. It is same only. Smart manufacturing here it is 850, but here if you see smart manufacturing 750 low, right? So this data you can compare based on your gate score you will be getting on 16 March this year. Now coming to here, opportunities for XCB, whatever the XC is there, plus BTech Mechanical Engineering for NIT. I will be discussing that. Before that, I will be discussing the for mechanical cutoff, gate mechanical. Very quickly, I will discuss, and then we will discuss about what CCMT, gate mechanical, thermal and fluid. These are the not the final cutoff. Remember, not the final cutoff because they have not released till date exactly what will be what are these are the cutoff to just getting call for the admission, that is the eligibility, that's it. But it is not necessarily that those who are getting the 605 they will be getting the call for admission in thermal and fluid engineering in IIT Bombay. No, it may be a situation that the cutoff will be around 707. It is just the eligibility, you can fill the form, that's it. That is going for same for design also, manufacturing, industrial engineering and operation research, biomedical engineering, all the gate eligible gate disciplines, even for XC also, right? Now coming for admission in IIT Kanpur, so you have MTech and Master of Design and PhD, but again I don't have any data, I couldn't find through website. Maybe they will be releasing the what brochure this year, they will be mentioning about the cutoff for the last year, right? Now in Kharagpur, we have the cutoff for mechanical, for gate mechanical. Gate XC is not allowed in this one, not for the gate XC. Not allowed. You can see again manufacturing, thermal, and you can see design went high 740, 709, then 700, right? So these are the cutoff for IIT Kharagpur. Again, placement wise, design is good, thermal is kind of okay. Manufacturing, we don't have that much of good placement records, right? Regarding the placement companies, we will be having the Siemens Renewable Energy, right? They used to recruit through this basically what IIT Kharagpur and IIT Kanpur, right? They directly go blindly for selecting the PGET. For the PGET, basically they will be selecting directly. Not they will not be going to any NIT Trichy and Suratkal. They will be going to what IIT Bombay. Mostly they used to recruit IIT Bombay, then IIT Madras. Then if you want to fill remaining seats, they will go for IIT Kharagpur and Kanpur. Yes. Then IIT Guwahati, based on the direct gate scorecard, admission will be there. I don't have cutoff for that also. IIT Hyderabad, once again, we have MTech TA, that is a teaching assistantship. You will be having a duration of 3 years, 2 years, and for RA, it will be not 2.5 years, it will be directly 3 years, just like IIT Madras. Right. And now it is a very, very important thing about the NITI Mumbai. Right. Here is one of the important discussion will happen for the next at least 5 to 6 minutes. We have the two programs only, PGDI, PGDCM, right? All the branches, mechanical, civil, electrical, all the branches are eligible, right? Here you have the postgraduate diploma in industrial engineering and the postgraduate diploma in sustainability managements, right? Those who are filling, the important thing is that those who are filling the form for PGDI, it is my suggestion is that you just fill the form for PGDCM also for the safety purpose, for the backup plan. Suppose you just wait. Suppose it is made possible that PGDA cutoff went high, will be high. In that case, you can getting call for admission. Basically, what for the remaining admission procedure for through what PGDCM courses, right? Here it is only PG program which gives the weightage to your 10th class and 12th class mark sheets, whatever the marks you got in 10th and 12th class. right? 5% weightage will be there, 12%, 12 marks will be 5%, BTech will be 10%, even though you have the gate score of, so Niti Mumbai, basically what? Gate score of 650 for the maximum, for the factor of safety to be considered, 650 for the general gate scorecard will be the safe side for getting call for admission procedure. Then you will be having group discussion and personal interview, right? That is not the elimination. Remember, it is not the elimination. All the candidates will be giving the interview also, but after that, you will be having the 15% weightage for that, 30% weightage for that. Even though you have the low gate score, still the weightage is what? Not that much high. 35% will only be there. Remaining is, you know, in your hand whether you can perform very good or not in interview and GD. 45%. Even some of the candidates, those who are having the work experience, they used to allot some of the percentage for work experience also, right? But as per the official data, these are the data which is available regarding selection criteria, right? I mentioned about the Niti Mumbai, two department programs are there, only two programs, PGDI and PGDCM, and then we have the selection criteria, and I mentioned about the this one, gate score for general 600, 650, and for OBC it might be, or EWS it might be 600, right? Gate score, right? Now, regarding the CCMT, centralized counseling at the National Institute of Technology, so here we'll be having the eligibilities like general and general, OBCs 60% and 6.5. Once again, you have to check, uh, that is regarding the 2022. What could be the basically what eligibility through gate 2023 that we need to see, right? You are talking about the 2023 this year, that is upcoming procedure, upcoming process, or procedure, the process which happened already, which is saying. So you are saying GD is not there. So for the last year or this year only they have started. So what will be the institute, those who will be what participating in the CCMT 2022? That means the same trend will follow for CCMT 2023. Till now they have not released any brochure for that. We have to wait for that. 31 NITs and various other institutes, centrally funded institutes, and then we have the triple IT DM, that is a management Jabalpur. M is management, right? For only PI, correct. So let me mention that. Yes, thank you. So I think group discussion is not there, right, this year. So I have not checked actually brochure. So for gate 2023, no GD, right? So only you'll be having the interview, right? So remaining is same. Remaining selection criteria is same. 10th, 12th, BTech. Just check it out. Now, my suggestion is that don't go into the any of these colleges except NITs through CCMT. Right, because as a professional career after that, will not be having that much of weightage, right? CCMT 2022 stage of counseling will be online registration will be there, locking of choices will be there, round 1 seat allotment, round 2 seat allotment, round 3 seat allotment, special round 1 and special round 2, right? And number of choices, there is no upper limit. The round 1 to 3 changes of choices will not be allowed, right? 750, that much high, but this year that much high won't be there, because 750 is like a very good rank. That was like a 500 ranks. Now coming to the NIT Trichy, here you have to, basically I'm just taking the data of what, round 3, because there's no use of taking the data of round 1 and round 2, right? So the round 3 data I have taken. Here, thermal power engineering, you will be having the mostly highest cutoff, that is 744, right? That was the data of KT 2022, right? But if you ask me personally, I would be suggesting you, suppose if you want to be getting placed 100% confident that industrial safety engineering is most important branch of the NIT Trichy. It is like a very core thing for the NIT Trichy, right? Every safety company used to come there and gets what used to take the candidate from industrial safety engineering, right? This branch and industrial engineering and management. Don't go for the welding, manufacturing technology. It's okay, right? Industrial automation is a new one, which is basically that is being there for the past 3 years. Here, that is also good because some of the companies have directly MOU sign up with this industrial automations, and already we have seen one big automation lab opened in 2019, right? So yes, you can go for industrial safety engineering rather than thermal power engineering, I would say, right? But if suppose GE company is coming, right, and some Collins Aerospace, these companies are coming, they will be preferring to thermal power engineering candidates. They will not prefer industrial safety engineering. They will not prefer industrial engineering and management students. So, and but you should not be taking the risk of getting select there because very low probability, right? They used to select only 2 to 3 candidates from thermal out of the strength of 18 or 24, right? Almost for every sub branch we have the strength of 24. Maybe it vary from 20 to 30, right? Maybe it can vary from 18 also now. So I mentioned that NIT Trichy you can go for industrial safety and industrial engineering and management, right? Regarding NIT Suratkal, you can go for mechanical design. As you can see, the cutoff went high for mechanical design. Very good one. Mechatronics you can go as compared to the manufacturing and thermal, right? Computational data science is also very very important, right? And I want to mention something about the NIT Suratkal also. Just like I given the some factual data about the what NIT Patna, right? So same thing I have for NIT Suratkal also. Just wait a moment. Yes, I just want to say about the computational data science. Just wait. Very, very important. Let me just collect the data. Just wait a moment. NIT Suratkal, we have, yes. So this particular computational data science having the strength of 35 strength, batch strength, right? Right. And this year, in the last year, out of the 35, 32 students were from mechanical background. So you can see the demand of data science, data analytical particular domain. It's a huge one. And this one department, mathematical and computational department, is a very chill department. Those who are not having the background of computer science, they do not need to get panic at all that they don't know the coding and all, because they will be teaching you in the what they will be having the in semester also, and they will be start doing the internship from the third semester also onwards. So if you are selecting NIT Suratkal and seeing the this year what the trend has been going on for the past 3 years after COVID and after the booming of computer science and artificial intelligence and data science, I would be selecting that. If you can take the risk of machine design or whatever the design is there, you can select, but select the computational and data science. But it is not again very easy to get that. You can see that cutoff went too high, 807. But placement record is almost like a 90 to 80 percentage, 90 to 100 percentage. Once again for this one. So highlight was for me is that IIT Patna, that is mechatronics, and NIT Suratkal is computational and data science CDS. Of course, computational data science, whenever you are getting either as an interdisciplinary through GATE XC or GATE ME, you should be selecting. And remember, NIT Trichy, no admission through GATE XC, right? GATE NIT Suratkal, once again, no GATE XC, only GATE mechanical. Remember, we are talking about through GATE mechanical only. Once again, for NIT Warangal, I would be saying only design is good. Or maybe you can go for thermal. That's it, right? And cutoff went high for machine design. You can see as compared to the machine design of Suratkal, it went high because of the placement records, right? Again, if you ask me, NIT Warangal machine design as compared to NIT Suratkal machine design, then I would be saying that NIT Warangal machine design is preferable one, right? Now here coming to the, I was talking about the some of the few NITs also through GATE XC, right? It is not like no NIT you will be getting basically through GATE XC. Once again, very important, you can get into what? NIT Mumbai through GATE XC plus GATE ME, both. Through GATE XC also you can get admission through that. You can go through the procedure of admission, and through GATE ME also you can what? Get admission into PGDI and PGDSM course, right? Whatever the two courses which I mentioned, right? The last point I would say before discussing about the PSUs, CCMT basically we have based on only 1 year, you cannot say that it is a very good one, right? Sometimes they used to have the placement, sometimes they don't have. I'm total. My idea is to discuss about this particular what we are discussing right now. That you should have a general idea, right? What should you should be selecting. Again, you can go through separate whatever the brochure or separate placement statistics through their website for better understanding, right? If I include that, that will be more than 4 hours. I cannot have the inclusion of placement statistics there. This way. Okay, I will discuss about the some of the NITs also, which is be what taking the admission, taking basically candidates through GATE XC, right? Again, PSUs you can have through mechanical like IOCL, SAIL, EIL, MRPL, NTPC, ONGC, NPCL, GAIL, NALCO, Damodar Valley Corporations. Mostly, I am talking about through GATE 2022. XC and ITs, yes, I am just mentioning about that, but that is of no use, completely no use. DRDO, NHPC, NALCO, right? So these are the opportunities you have through GATE 2022. Again, same will follow for GATE 2023, most probably, right? Regarding cutoff, I couldn't find the IUCL cutoff. I was having, but I couldn't attach here. So those which are having the cutoff, I'm just attaching over here. Here, NTPC, I'm just mentioning about the second list recently on 3rd March, which has been released. You can see 991 rank, right? This is the rank, right? Based on the gate rank, I have mentioned the 991. It is not the gate score. I have mentioned gate 2022 cutoff ranks, marks, score. Some of the PSUs they used to select the candidates through gate score, marks, or ranks, right? Mostly PSUs they will be selecting through gate ranks, not the scorecard. So whatever the gate score is there. NTPC 991, NPCL 773. That is not the final cutoff. That is for interview, right? That was the gate score which is being required for DRDO, again for mains exam. You can see cutoff went too low for 236 for OBC and 320 for AWS because many middle gate scorer, they didn't fill the form of DRDO. ISRO, recently they have been shortlisted through gate, and the gate score was 796 for all, because as you know that there is no category there, right? That is a gate score, right? 796. DVC, that is the final marks, which is being called for the document verification, was 64.1 marks. Remember, this is the gate marks. 60.29 again went too low for EWS as well as for OBCs, and for general it went for 64.1, right? So these are the, if you are having decent rank, right? Suppose if you are a general candidates, and right, if I talk about the general candidates, if you are having a rank of 400 rank, 1 to 400 rank, definitely you'll be having option to go for PSUs, IIT Bombay, IIC Bangalore, and then IIT Madras, and again DRDO, ISRO, and all, right? But it's up to you what you want to have as a further career, right? In a particular domain, if you just want to be getting selected in PSU, then definitely very high probability, seeing the election year, you will be getting selected. If you are getting the, not a, even you can see, 991 rank, they are getting the, even it will go up to 1700 to 1800 rank in basically what, upcoming NTPC list, which will be coming, third list or fourth list, only for NTPC, not for the any other PSUs. You have to be within 500 rank for PSUs. That is a very strict one, because they used to IOCL, they used to weightage for, you give the weightage of 85% for the gate marks. So you cannot do much in the gate, what, in interviews, IOCL interviews, right? You should have a very good marks in gate score, in particular gate examination. And one more thing, the last 1 minute I will take, 1 or 2 minutes. We will discuss about the, now you see, you are asking about the, yes, I will be saying GATE XC plus BTech in mechanical, admission in NITs. Through CCMT, right? Remember that you are not having that much of very good opportunity. Trichy, Suratkal, Warangal, Calicut, gone. You cannot get admission. Now, if you just talk about the NIT Jaipur, you know, they used to allow GATE XC candidates along with this one, but again, not mechanical department, interdisciplinary departments like a chemical, metallurgical. Once again, no use of that. Metallurgical and material engineering. Right. Very good opportunity for GATE XC is getting admission in IIT Roorkee, IIT Bombay, IIC Bangalore, and what? IIT Madras. And Kharagpur interdisciplinary, Kanpur interdisciplinary. Right. No NIT, I would say. And then you have the NIT Bhopal. Once again, interdisciplinaries, many branches are there, like energy system and engineering, chemical, material science, renewable energy, right? These are the NIT Bhopal. Then we have the NIT Suratkal. We have in Suratkal, you have the environment engineering, and then you can get admission in material, no core, no mechanical, no design, thermal, and manufacturing. But for other material science and engineering, you can have admission nanotechnology, And then you have process metallurgy. No use of any branch except nanotechnology if you want to, if you are very much interested in nanotechnology, that's it. Then you have further NIT Rourkela, NIT Jamshedpur, University of Hyderabad, that's it. In NIT Allahabad, you have biomedical and engineering mechanics and design. NIT Agartala, NIT Hamipur, NIT Uttarakhand, NIT Andhra Pradesh. Is that clear? So I give the interview last recruitment, that is advertisement 136. Right. Now don't go by the friend statistics. Those you might be having a friend who are having the very good placement record this year, but you just go through the last 5 year or 6 year, then take the average. Just don't go by the your friend trend whether he has taken the admission in automobile, so definitely placement will be good. Not like that, right? But automobile, because yes, automobile is also a very good one. It's not like a very I would say not a very it's a very not like a very good one, but you can have that if you want to go into the NIT Warangals, right? Now, is that clear? If it is done, thank you all. If any doubt will be there, then you can just ping me on WhatsApp. I will be sending you the gate PI cutoff, right? Sorry, yes, gate PI cutoff you want, right? Or rank versus scorecards, right, of the different candidates. Once again, whatever the things we have discussed, right? Whatever the things we have discussed, you have to go through the recent brochure. Like as you mentioned, GD already removed. They may add the work experience. Once again, cutoff, regarding cutoff, you should not worry. I have taken the collected whatever the data I have taken. That is accurate data. But regarding other procedures, you have to go through that because I have not gone through the recent brochure, right? That I will send rank versus score, right? Thank you all.